Hello friends and welcome. Thank you for joining me again today for some more Terroir Vanilla Hills. My name is Sean, and when we left off it was October of 2054 and we had just harvested up our grapes for the year. We gotta smash them, smash up those grapes. Let's see, we've got 5, 6, 5, 5 and 4, 5, 4, 4. Now, I did make a few changes to our spreadsheet here. One thing I did was I set in this column here to where when I punch in what our numbers are, it tells me what we had gotten for previous scores from this one. So we can see we had a 5655 a while back that got 3 stars. So that's not so good. But if we go 5565, well, that was with 1 star. 6656 got us 3 stars with a or got us 5 stars with a 3-star review. So maybe we want to try to shoot for something like that. 6656 and see how that comes out. So that would mean we'd want to increase the acidity, and we're definitely going to increase the tannins. That's just how that works. Great, and we're actually going to end up increasing the tannins on all of them. So maybe I should worry about punching those numbers in once we get a little further along in the process here. Now, do we have any more bottles to be selling? We sure do. 50, 72. Oh boy, lots of those, huh? So let's go ahead and sell, let's sell this one here, 547. And if we go down to this one, there's 432, 346. See, we lost a point on Manhattan Cellars there when we did that. Still don't understand why it does that. But it's what it does. So, all right, there we go. And now we're crushing, we're crushing, we're crushing. Here comes a plane. Maybe just a plain shadow. That plane is really high up and it's flying above the screen. All right, so here with our Chardonnay, we're at 5686, and we do not want to reduce the sweetness at all, I don't think. So we'll leave that like it is. Our Syrah is also at 5686. Let's see here, 5656. So a 6 sweetness does seem to work out pretty well for us. So we don't really want to reduce the sweetness on that one either. And then with our Pinot, the sweetness is already at 5. So a 5 sweetness does not seem to indicate much. We actually would want to get it higher, but we can't. So not much we can do about that. Although we don't really have, well, we do have one result where it's lower, and that was not a good result. So we'll go ahead and leave the sweetness where it is, which means we're going to get straight into pressing. So starting on our Pinot here, let's see. Well, do we have any good results for our Pinot? Not really. 5645, 6645. So if we try for 656, and we're already at 6 on this one. Can we do 6556? Do we have any results for that yet? Not really. But I'm going to guess it's not going to be so good because we have the best we could get from a 5-star reviewer would be 2 stars on that one. We could try. I mean, you know, we're kind of in a bad spot here. Could try something ridiculous like 7686 and not age it at all. Although I'm going to guess that that's not going to be very good. Let's not add any acidity to it. And but see, even that's not going to be good because we have this, so that could get us. I mean, that's already pretty terrible. Maybe a high acidity? You know what? Let's try 7686 and see what happens. What the heck? Oh wait, that's shit. I'm not even looking at the right one. There we go. 4575, huh? So it's a 5. It's a 4. So we're still not looking very good for this one either. Well, I still think that maybe trying for the high acidity. Why not? You know what I mean? Like, what's the worst that's going to happen? We throw it away. So we'll get some different results. All right, so we've got 686 here. So this is not looking good for the basic setup here, but we are not too far off on this one. So, you know, I wonder if maybe 6686 might get us a better score, because that'd be 2 points. That might be where our problem is, because you can see here with the higher tannins on this one. So you know what? Let's try for that. Let's try for 6686, and that may be the missing piece there. And finally, with our Chardonnay, we are at 5686. So if we go, we're looking at 6656, which did get us pretty good scores a couple of times in the past, but this one has a good harvest, so that is not going to be so good. Did we have a straight? We had straight 6s here, and those have gotten us pretty good scores as well. So let's see if we can shoot for that. So that would mean to push the acidity up to 7. And great, all right. So Chardonnay, we're going for straight 6s, so we want to go 1 month in the French oak. Here with the Syrah, are we just going to go with 668? Well, we're at 6687. Nothing I can do about the body, unfortunately. So this one's going to be a little tricky, but I think we're going to bottle this one up right away as well. And our Pinot, I think our Pinot was also going to 7576. We're going to just bottle that one right up and probably regret it. But, you know, whatever. So there we go, and we go back to our cellar, and we are going to, so our Syrah 6687, let's bottle that up. That's going to be our Victor E Mystery Syrah here. Put that in there. Beautiful. Spent a lot of money to throw that into bottles and then probably just throw it away. And with our Pinot 7576, very good. Going to bottle that up, and that will be our Neon Bean Pinot. How about Neon Beano Pinot? And we're going to put a cork in that, and that is good to go. Great. So let's take a look at our bottles here. Keep on scrolling. There we go. So with our Pinot, let's organize that tasting. I am not feeling so good about it, but I do want to see if we can help narrow down our score here. 3 stars, 0 stars. All right, so 7576. 3 stars, 0 stars. Not a good wine. It's sad to think it took a year to make this disgusting excuse for a beverage. What a waste of time. Well, you know, you don't need to throw it in my face. Sorry, Neon Bean. All right, Victor E's Syrah. Again, we're going to go with those 3-star reviews and see how that works out. And we get 5 stars for that one. Beautiful. So that is that's a good sign. So let's keep trying for something close to that. And did it say meticuloso connoisseurs? Maybe that's an Italian or a French or Italian word or something. I don't know. Who knows? All right, well, I can't sell anymore right now, so we're going to close that out. And, all right, I just want to check something real quick. All right, and then we got to come back in December, and in December we will know whether we're going to be able to sell more or not. So that is coming right up, but that was good. There's December. Good learning experience for our Syrah. All right, so we've got straight sixes on this one. We've also got a beautiful good harvest. And I guess I forgot to set our columns down here for the new format. There we go. So straight sixes, good harvest. Let's go for broke. I don't know what the result's going to be. I know I'm being optimistic. All right, there we go. Cork. And so like the worst is going to be is 3 stars, so that's fine. We just did neon bean, so that means it's red, Vintru 1, Chardonnay 2054. Bottle that one up. Go to our bottles. Organized tasting. Bring me the best of the best. Thank you, champion reviewers. Oh, 5 stars. There we go. We have hit the ultimate score, straight sixes on Chardonnay. Done. And that should be a very valuable wine. We'll sell 1920 of it to that guy today. There you go. Sell. Close. Now we need to come back quite frequently to the sales market to try to get more of those out. But that was good. So we know what the good Chardonnay is. So that's you know, rewarding experience. We have lots and lots of the Syrah. There we go. Lost a star on those guys, unfortunately. So I don't know why I'm trying to sell everything to them. But there we go. We got those being sold. February's coming, which means we will have even more grapes to be growing. We have loam there. Loam, lots and lots of loam. What I wouldn't mind is a little, but you know what? It's very easy to get more. All you got to do is re-roll. Hey, look at that, clay, perfect, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Let's plant some Pinot. Why not have a little more Pinot growing here? Since we have so much fun with it. All right, it's February. Let's see if we can sell some more bottles. I thought we had a couple hundred or something. Yeah, there we go. 480 of that one. We're going to sell 384 here. And I guess 372 of this one. So we'll sell 335. Beautiful. 5 stars across the board for now. See how long that lasts. All right, so these plants probably all leafing up a little bit right now. I'm gonna cut those back. I'm gonna cut these back. When this one comes back online, we're gonna cut those back. I'm gonna keep cutting these. Keep cutting these. Oh my gosh, so many vines to worry about. If I was so much rain. If I was a more experienced player, I would have planted my crops differently all along. This is going to be bad for the long-term prognosis. Just months and months of rain, really hard to keep up with it. Let's see here. Looks like we have 96 of those. That should be easy to get rid of. 96. Boom. Sell. Done. We have 86, 137. All right, so 137, 137. Sold. And finally, 72. There we are. Sold. 72 sold. Great. Thank you. And let's get a cutting. And let's switch this one to that. Keep trimming. There we go. All trimmed up. Got some rot, unfortunately, because of all that rain, I guess. And it's almost summertime already, which is kind of crazy. Let's see what happens. I don't really want to trim. I can trim these guys back though, because they can ripen up as far as we want. I'm actually going to trim one of those back to help speed up the ripening on that also. Also, let's see if we can sell any more bottles while we're here. 86 of that. There we go. That's our only opportunity this month. And more stupid rain is not good. This is going to be another pretty unfortunate year for us. Maybe we can get something out of these Pinot grapes. I don't think so, though. I don't think we're going to get much out of anything. I'm going to keep clicking, though, until the end of November comes around. Gosh dang it. Killing me, rain. Well, say this year's a bust. Give up. We'll come back next year. Better than ever. Alright. Sell those 50. Now see, it's weird. Like, isn't this a different color than it usually is? I don't know. Seems like the colors are off from, well, okay, never mind. I guess not. I guess you really only notice that when one of them is grayed out and the other two aren't. Becomes a little more obvious then. And we'll sell this one as well. Right there, 17. Sell, done. Great. Okay, well that cleared out our stock anyways, so don't have to worry about all that. Sell on grapes. Nobody wants underripe sour grapes. Not me, that's for sure. Get rid of that rot. Know what happens when there's still yield left over on that? I've never actually gone a year without harvesting. I'm sure they go away in like February or whatever. The rot doesn't go away though, unfortunately. I guess we're gonna see what happens when you go into a new year. Carrying over. Looks like the rot's gonna carry over, unfortunately. But there we go. At least they're ripening up this year, so that's good. Even if the yield is a little weak. Keep trimming these guys back. But the rain stopped, so that's good. They should continue growing pretty well. Oh, rain. That's all right. It gives me something to do, right? At least I don't have to look in and see if I'm selling any, or if there's any wine that needs to be sold or anything. So I can focus on that. Seems awfully bright for a rainy day. There's some of that sun that I was hoping for. That June sun. See if we can dry these things out. Get rid of some of that rot. I got kind of mixed foliage on most of these. There we go. Okay, those are all chopped up, so that's nice. I want that Syrah to jump ahead in ripeness. And these other guys, I kind of want them to slow down a little bit. Actually, not you so much, though. I'm going to trim you guys a little more there. Well, I feel pretty good about this going into the fall. Much better than how last year turned out. There we go. That's what I want to see. Now let's click them all up one before September comes around. And I'll be pretty happy. There we go. That's good. That's more than one, but two will work as well. Good harvest, 8 tons. All right. Some bold. Ah, look at that Pinot. Great, exceptional Pinot. Okay, so well, we already know what our goal is for the Chardonnay. Don't need to worry about that anymore. Syrah. They liked that 6687, interestingly. So, but we can't do anything about the body, unfortunately. And the Pinot, we still don't know what people want with Pinot. We do know they don't want bold stuff, but we also know that they don't want muted stuff either. It's really strange that 5655 came out so well. Maybe like 5645. We could try for that. 5645. No, we've already had a 5645, and it was flawed. 6645, also flawed, which is interesting. How did they come out with the same score when one of them is off by more than the other? Maybe, well, no, I was going to say 4645, but that brought the score down. But a higher acidity, 7646, was not very good either. So hard to figure out. All right, let's tannin these guys up. Lots of tannins. Oh, I guess I can't go that far. Whoops. It's my first time playing. There we go. Crush them up. Get those all crushed. Anytime now. There we go. Crushed grapes. Okay, so Chardonnay. We want to drop it by 2. Syrah. I feel like we were pretty good at sticking with the 6s on the Syrah. The 5 gave us a worse score the one time we dropped down to 5. So we're going to keep that where it is. Pinot. A 6 sweetness on Pinot. So I guess that was our goal here is 5645. So we're going to leave that at less than 2 weeks as well. So we've got a few weeks. Don't have anything to sell. Probably lost a bunch of points with our distributors, but you know, it's how it goes sometimes. It's not the end of the world. We'll earn those points back. It won't take us too long. We'll be back on top again. All right. Pressing time. So with our Chardonnay, I know I keep saying that I already know what the answer is, and that's to get straight 6s. So we're going to want to go 2 months in the first kind of thing. So I want to be able to drop 2 off of here, so I want to add 1. Beautiful. All right, Syrah. Syrah, we don't really know what our goal is. So we do know, did we get a straight 6 on this one? Yeah, that gave us okay scores. 6676 gave us okay scores. Have we done a 5676? Oh, we're not going to be able to do 5676 even if we wanted to. We have done 76. So I wonder if like 7666 we can achieve that. Hard to say. Let's try for it though. So that means pushing that one up to 8. And finally, with our Pinot, are we trying for? Seems like low tannins seem to be working out okay. Maybe like a high acidity or something. So if we want to drop our tannins down to 4 or even 5, well, no, we didn't really get very good scores with a 5. So if we want to drop it down to 4, that means 2 months in there. And if we want to have a high acidity, so if we did 6646, doesn't look like we've had, but that's not looking good because that's not too far off from this one or from this one. Maybe like 8646, but that's not going to help. Boy, this one, so confusing. Gonna push these up to 8, and yeah, we'll just see. We'll see what happens. All right, barreling time. So, actually, how about we barrel that because the timer did go off. We barrel that when. Oh, can I not? Crap. I have to choose a barrel before I can go out and save it. But I don't want to throw them into the barrel and then come back and like forget that that they're in the barrel. All right, so this one we're gonna we're going for straight 6s. So we're gonna throw it in the French oak for 2 months. Here with our Syrah. I did put that in French oak, right? Okay, good. With our Syrah, I guess we're also going for straight 6s with the Syrah. I think that was our best hope, but that's not going to happen. So we'll throw it in the French oak for 1 month and see how that works out. And our Pinot, oh, I guess I got an extra acidity in there. We want that to go for 2 months, and our French oak as well. And Chardonnay was also going for 2 months. So in December, we will bottle up our Syrah, and then in January, we'll bottle up the other one. There we go, December. All right, so, oh, Chardonnay's buttery. Syrah's earthy. Good, well, at least everything's got a little bonus going for it. So here we have 7666, earthy. And we're going to bottle it, but I'm not going to try to score it yet. We'll do that when we come back. All right, so good. And this one is going to be the Dr. Syrah. The cork. And I believe we want our Pinot to go another month, and we want our Chardonnay to go another month. So we'll leave each of them in there for another month, which would be January. And here it comes. Watch those stars spinning around. Woo, dizzy time. There's January. Whoops, open that up. Thank you. Okay, so straight 6s for the Chardonnay, which is exactly what we want. And it's buttery. Well, first time our Chardonnay has ever been buttery, apparently. So we'll score that tomorrow. And there we are. It's a Chardonnay. That is going to be Stamper Cat's Chardonnay with the cork. Beautiful. And finally, the Pinot 7646 with a bonus point. That is a good harvest. I don't know. Wait a minute. We've had 7646 before, and it did not do us very good. So that is unfortunate. I guess I was hoping, was I hoping for an 8 acidity? That can't be right. So that's not going to do us so good. At least a good harvest will get us some bonus points. Probably going to want to have a 1-star reviewer on this one for our best bet at a little bit of prestige. So that is going to DJ Honore. DJ Honore Pinot Noir with a cork and a purple bottle. And there we go. Great. All right. So that is going to be it for this episode, you guys. I hope you're having a good time. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you click that like button down below. Leave me a comment in the comment area. I'll name a wine after you. Thank you so much for everybody who's watching. If you've subscribed, I really appreciate it. And I will see you with the next episode. Bye.